So how does the digestion takes place in a human body, or most of the organisms? They also follow the same criteria, but how does digestion takes place in human beings? First, we eat food. Food digestion starts right from the mouth. The food is very complex in nature. We eat different variety of food. So the mouth, here actually things starts. So for breaking the food, and in order to absorb that food, we need some catalyst, and these are called biological catalyst or enzymes. Mouth has salivary glands, and they secrete saliva. Saliva, this contains the important enzyme. These are known as salivary enzymes, and that breaks down the starch into simple sugars. Most of the food contains starch. We need to break it down to simple sugars, and the food then goes via esophagus into our stomach. The movement, how does this movement happen? Because we are not doing actual work there, and this is all happening because of the rhythmic contraction of muscles, and this is known as peristalsis. This is the rhythmic contraction of muscles inside our esophagus, inside our intestine, etc. So stomach contains the gastric glands, and which secretes many things like the mucus, like the HCl, hydrochloric acid, and this is quite concentrated. Pepsin. Now this pepsin is a protein for this is a protein digesting enzyme. So this pepsin is used to digest the protein. After the stomach, food goes to small intestine. This small intestine, if you see in herbivores, it's quite large because there is cellulose digestion happening as compared to carnivores. They are digesting meat. Then after complete digestion of carbohydrates and the proteins and the fats, that is the basic things which are being taken out from the food, this occurs in small intestine. Now small intestine needs some support, and this support comes from the pancreas and the liver. This pancreas, the secretion from pancreas and bile from the liver. And what does this bile does? It helps in emulsification of the fats. While the pancreas, it secretes enzymes like the trypsin, and this is again for some protein digestion as well. We have intestine wall. These are also called glands that secrete the intestinal juice as well. All these juices are required to actually digest our food. Now small intestine has villi. Now what it does, it increases the surface area for the absorption of food, and this unabsorbed food is now then transferred to the large intestine where the water is absorbed. The undigested food is then expelled out from the anus. Here everything is taking place. First it goes inside mouth, then esophagus, then stomach. Here hydrochloric acid, mucus, etc. Pepsin is there. Then after that it goes to small intestine. Here small intestine takes help from liver like bile and the pancreas. After this intestine also gives some intestinal juice. After this, when the food, the carbohydrate, fat and protein has been taken out, it is sent to the larger intestine, and after that the food come out, that is the undigested food comes out of the anus as a excreta. So these are the steps or mechanisms of digestion of food.